y'all. The Chicago Bulls have now officially selected Noa Essengue. I'll learn the pronunciation with the 12th overall pick in the draft. This is one of the guys that was a really late riser in this draft. Tremendous upside. The second youngest player in this draft. A legit 6'10" without shoes. Only 204 pounds he measured at as well, with his measurements coming in over the last couple of days. So while he does have legit height, he's probably going to end up being more of a small forward at the NBA level, which I think that's perfectly fine when it comes down to it. He's 3 days younger than Cooper Flagg. When you look at some of the strengths that he has here as well, this guy, positional versatility, crazy athleticism when it comes down to it as well. He's played professionally overseas for the last few years also, so despite being a very young player, he has played professionally overseas. This is one of the more project players in this draft. Now, this does feel like a typical Arturas Karnisovas pick. When you look at what and the profile that he's picked at before, it's some questions there, right? But the thing that kind of is more so that I know a lot of Bulls fans are going to make this about is who was still on the board where the Bulls picked on the board. Colin Murray-Boyles, gone. Igor Dimon, gone. But a player that was still on the board when the Bulls did pick was Derek Queen, a player that a lot of Bulls fans had hoped the Bulls were going to pick. Kaman Malawak actually won a couple of picks before the Chicago Bulls. He was not on the board, but Noah had been a player that had been slowly rising up the boards over the last few days. Casey Johnson brought him up a couple of days ago, and this is going to be something that Noah's going to have to find his path in the NBA. It just is what it is. He doesn't have a true position yet, so he's going to have to really kind of carve out that position. He's going to have to learn how to create his own shot if that ends up coming down to it as well. This is a guy that I think when you look at his most straight line skill right now, when it comes down to it, it's really just his physical tools and gifts, right? He doesn't have a lot of strength right now, but he does welcome contact. He's not a player that shies away from contact, which is something that I think for European players is really important. He does also draw a lot of fouls when you look at the way that he plays over there. So